Good morning and good afternoon. Bienvenue à notre célébration de l'excellence dans la profession CBB. I am Christine Sawchuk, your president and CEO, and I am delighted to welcome you to our 2025 Awards and Honor Ceremony. We are very pleased to host this celebration virtually so that recipients can share this important personal and professional milestone with those who matter most, their family, friends, and peers. Before we get to the ceremony, on behalf of the CBB profession, we wish to recognize the unique and enduring relationship that exists between Indigenous peoples and their traditional territories. We believe it is vital to honor this legacy and the ongoing importance of Indigenous culture within our communities and the land where we gather, live, learn, and work. We respectfully acknowledge that the land CBB Institute resides on is the traditional territory of many nations, including the Mississaugas of the Credit, the Anishinaabe, the Chippewa, the Haudenosaunee, and the Wendat peoples. It is home to many diverse First Nations, Inuit, and Métis peoples. We also acknowledge that the City of Toronto is covered by Treaty 13 with the Mississaugas of the Credit. May this acknowledgement serve as a reminder of our continuing efforts to recognize, honor, and partner with Indigenous peoples whose homelands we benefit from today. The Chartered Business Valuator, or CBV designation, has been in existence for more than half a century. Our CBV education and accreditation programs have become models for professional business valuation organizations around the world. We are leading the profession forward as authorities in business valuation. Today is indeed a celebration for us because these awards and honors not only reflect the outstanding achievements of the recipients, but they also inform and inspire the work that we all do as CBVs. CBV Institute is pleased to celebrate our 2025 recipients with members of our CBV community and their friends and family. This is our platform to proudly recognize academic achievement and exceptional CBV accomplishments. It is worth underscoring that being named a recipient is no small feat. Our awards and honor ceremony will be divided into three categories. First, the CBV Hall of Honors will be presented by Mike Devonshire, at-large director and chair of CBV Institute's Governance and Nomination Committee. Next, the awards for CBV Excellence will be presented by Heather Bennett, senior manager, thought leadership and professional practice at CBV Institute. After that, our inaugural ED&I Impact Award will be presented by Maheen Ahmed, specialist marketing and communications at CBV Institute. And last but not least, our awards for academic excellence will be presented by Sam Bandari, Director of Education and Accreditation at CBV Institute. So let's begin the presentations. After each recipient is announced, they will have a chance to make some brief remarks. And now I welcome Mike Devonshire to present the FCBV designation to this year's recipients.
Thank you, Christina. Good afternoon. It's my esteemed privilege today to recognize the 2025 recipients of CBV Institute's Fellow designation, also known as the FCBV. The FCBV is reserved for CBVs who have provided distinguished service to the business valuation profession and raised awareness of the indispensability of CBVs in the world of business and finance. It is one of the highest honors that CBV Institute bestows. This year, we welcome two new FCBVs. On behalf of the Institute leadership, it is a great pleasure to grant the Fellow designation to Larry Andrade. Since becoming a CBV in 2002, Larry has consistently demonstrated a commitment to the profession through his thought leadership, community engagement, and dedication to education. He has presented at numerous conferences hosted by the CBV Institute, provincial accounting bodies, and legal associations. Larry's professional accomplishments are equally remarkable. Under his leadership, Deloitte's national disputes practice has experienced significant growth, nearly tripling in revenue and expanding its team from 15 to 40 professionals since 2018. Larry is widely recognized as a leading expert witness in Canadian courts, consistently praised for his financial fluency, integrity, and objectivity. His insights have proven invaluable in resolving complex commercial disputes, and his expertise is sought after by top law firms across the country. Larry has spent over 20 years teaching business valuation and accounting at York University and the University of Toronto, mentoring students who've gone on to successful careers, including several Deloitte partners. He's also deeply engaged in his community, serving as treasurer and board member for Vita Community Living Services and Mansana Families for Mental Health, and supporting organizations like the United Way in Autism Ontario. Larry is currently a partner in Deloitte's national disputes practice. Please join us in celebrating Larry Andrade for his outstanding leadership, mentorship, and lasting impact in the profession. I now call on Larry to say a few words.
Thank you, Mike. I feel very honored to receive this recognition. And my older age, it is one of the most gratifying experiences to be recognized by your profession and peers. So I'm very thankful. Thank you to the CBV organization, the executive team, Christine, the board, and everyone for all of your efforts in advancing and evolving our profession. I'll be short, but I'd like to thank obviously my family for allowing a not insignificant portion of my attention and energy to be shared with my profession. Of course, I want to thank my mentors, colleagues, and teams, starting, in the mid-90s at Arthur Andersen to Rosen and Associates, to Cole and Partners, and to Duff and Phelps, and for the last 8 years at Deloitte. I've learned from each of you, and each of you has made me a better professional. I've been doing this work for over 25 years, specifically this expert witness work, and I still get really excited by a new file, a new problem, a new issue to resolve, and getting to explore complex issues and serve our clients together has and still continues to be a great joy. And I hope to continue to do it for some time. I won't get preachy, but I do want to sort of reflect on a couple of words. And those words are trust and responsibility. Those are significant words in professional and personal life, but with respect to profession, it's a privilege to be trusted, and we as CBVs have that privilege. We are trusted. We're trusted by our clients, our lawyers, in my case, judges, and the court and the judicial system. We're trusted by our teams, and our profession places trust in us. So I, take that with a great amount of responsibility. I encourage all of us to embrace the responsibility of being trusted, and to do so with care, effort, and the weight that it certainly deserves. But also to do that with joy and gratification for the impact and the difference we make. So I've enjoyed the ride, and I look forward to continuing to enjoy the ride and enjoy it with all of you, my colleagues, and my profession. So thank you.
Congratulations again, Larry. Next, on behalf of Institute leadership, it's a pleasure to grant the fellow designation to Doug McPhee. Unfortunately, Doug's unable to join us today due to unforeseen circumstances. However, Doug has been a member of the CBV Institute since 1996 and served on the board of directors from 2017 to 2020. He also contributed to the Institute's CEO search committee. Doug spent nearly 3 decades at KPMG, ultimately serving as global head of valuation services. In that role, he led a global team of over 1,500 professionals across 50 countries, delivering valuation expertise in complex commercial transactions around the world. He currently serves as Senior Director, Head of Valuations at the Public Investment Fund in Saudi Arabia, one of the world's largest sovereign wealth funds. Since 2020, Doug has built and led the valuation department, overseeing fair value assessments of more than 300 investments across asset classes. Doug's contributions extend beyond to the global valuation profession. He is chair of the IVSC Investor Forum and has served on global valuation and financial reporting bodies, including the IVSC Professional Board and the UK's Financial Reporting Review Panel. He's also held key roles with Aman Hotels, the King Abdullah Financial District, and charitable organizations like the Maple Leaf Trust and Achievement for All. Doug has made a lasting impact by raising the international profile of the CBV designation and shaping global valuation standards. Congratulations once again to Doug. That now concludes the CBV Hall of Honors section of our ceremony. I would like to welcome Heather Bennett to present the two first 2025 CBV Awards of Excellence.
Thanks, Mike, and congratulations to all the winners. The awards I'm about to present embody the commitment to excellence, which sums up who we truly are as CBVs. We are a membership of highly trained and specialized experts and business leaders. What better way to celebrate this than to acknowledge people who have excelled above and beyond their contributions to our profession? This year, it is my pleasure to announce the 2025 recipients of the top CBV Under 40 and the CBV Institute Ambassador of the Year. The top CBV Under 40 Award, in memory of David Cornfield, CA CBV, recognizes a CBV under the age of 40 who demonstrates success in a broad diversity of interests, has brought distinction to the profession, and has given outstanding service as measured through a combination of professional and personal life endeavors. This award is reserved for a promising CBV who is on the path to becoming a significant influencer in the field inspiring us with their impactful contributions to the community alongside their notable professional accomplishments. This CBV is making a difference to our profession. I'm pleased to announce that the recipient of the 2025 Top CBV Under 40 in memory of David Cornfield, CA CBV, is Rachel Ryman. Rachel's exceptional professional accomplishments, leadership, and commitment to both the profession and her community make her a standout recipient of this year's award. As a partner in dispute advisory services, she focuses on quantifying economic losses in litigation and insurance claims across a wide range of industries. Her clients include litigators, insurance adjusters, and business owners. With over 10 years of experience, Rachel has worked on complex matters involving commercial disputes, expropriation, matrimonial cases, and personal injury. She has authored expert reports and supported mediations, arbitrations, and settlement forums. She was also selected for CBV Institute's E&R Campbell Research Initiative in 2018 for a research paper that explored discounting conventions and economic damages claims. Beyond her technical work, Rachel is a dedicated contributor to the profession. She's an integral member of CBV Institute's ED&I working group and served as a mentor in our inaugural mentorship program. Please join me in welcoming Rachel Ryman to say a few words.
Thanks, Heather. I am deeply honored to receive this award. Thanks to the CBV Institute, the award committee, and to my nominator and mentor, who is very fortunately on this call, Larry, for this amazing recognition. The nomination process, which coincided with my mat leave, offered me a welcome chance to reflect on my career in business valuation and dispute advisory. From my roles at MDD, RSM, and now as a partner at Deloitte, I've had the privilege of learning from remarkable colleagues, mentors, and clients. I'm especially grateful for the opportunities I've had to grow alongside people who believe both in my technical capabilities and in my potential to lead. During my time at Deloitte, our team has grown to almost 40 professionals. More than half are women, and over a dozen have been minted CBVs while I've been here. In my view, writing expert reports is one of the most creative and academic corners of our profession. The CBV designation gave me the foundation and the credibility to pursue this work that I feel very passionate about. The Institute, as Heather mentioned, has also given me the opportunity to contribute outside of the client work through speaking, writing, mentoring, and serving on the Equity, Diversity, and Inclusion Advisory Council. Looking back on these professional highlights, especially during a time that I was on leave, it's become clear that I achieve the best milestones when I'm not at work. So I suppose the sabbatical will be in order when the next round of FCBVs are announced. Jokes aside, I'm grateful to be part of a team and of a community that share my values of doing great work in an inclusive environment. Thank you again for this incredible honor. I'll do my very best to live up to it.
Thank you, Rachel. The CBV Institute Ambassador of the Year Award is granted annually to a CBV or registered student who, through their volunteer contributions, has had a significant impact on the advancement of CBV Institute programs, services, and objectives. It is my distinct honor to announce the 2025 recipient of the CBV Institute Ambassador of the Year Award is Matthew Krofchick. Matthew has long been one of CBV Institute's most valued contributors in the family law space, and 2025 was no exception. His ongoing efforts to elevate the profile of CBVs within the legal community and related professions have been both strategic and impactful. He has assisted in the valuation of a wide range of businesses, from innovative technologies to discontinuous medical devices, and applies his financial expertise daily in reviewing and developing financial models for valuation and litigation support. Matthew has also shared his knowledge widely, lecturing on valuation-related topics and helping others better understand the depth of the profession. A passionate advocate for CBVs, Matthew consistently showcases their value across diverse sectors. He's a committed volunteer in continuing professional development and an active member of several CBV Institute committees and working groups. Matthew is a principal at Krofchick Valuations, and for his leadership, advocacy, and unwavering support of the CBV community, we are proud to recognize Matthew Krofchick as the 2025 Ambassador of the Year. Congratulations, Matthew.
Thank you very much, Heather. I'd also like to thank the Institute for having the ceremony over Zoom. Anytime I can wear shorts to a work event is a win in my books, so thank you very much for that. It's truly an honor to receive the Ambassador of the Year award, especially since I didn't even know that I had been nominated. It's a wonderful surprise. I guess it's too late to tell them that they've picked the wrong guy. I'd like to thank the Institute for giving me the opportunity to get involved, and of course for this award. It's always meaningful to be recognized for your contributions, and I sincerely appreciate it. My journey with the Institute began through FIDRIO, an organization of which I'm currently chair. We reached out to the Institute to co-host a joint family law seminar. That first event drew over 100 attendees, and it was my foot in the door into volunteering with the Institute. Since then, I've had the pleasure of serving on various committees, including the Congress Organizing Committee, the Toronto Workshop Committee, the Family Law Working Group, and the Joint Retainer Project. These experiences have opened doors for me and introduced me to so many passionate and talented practitioners across the GTA in Canada. I want to express my thanks to all of the CBU staff that I've worked with. I owe you all an apology for the countless wild ideas I keep proposing. Somehow, you always hear them out, and more often than not, you run with them. To my colleagues at Project Valuations, Lauren and Dan, thank you for stepping in while I pursue these projects. Your support makes it possible. To my peers at FIDRIO, thank you for continuing to foster a strong relationship with the Institute and for promoting the use of CVVs in family and estate law. And of course, to my family, thank you for the ongoing support and encouragement. I couldn't do this without you. I'd also specifically like to thank my father, Gordon Grofchick, for tricking me into signing up for this designation they called a CVV some 20 years ago. Getting to work together every day has been an amazing experience, and I look forward to keep doing so for many more years to come. For those of you who haven't gotten involved with the Institute or have only attended a few events, I would strongly encourage you to dive in. The more you engage, the more you gain. Our president and the broader community, whether through speaking engagements or board participation, strengthens the visibility of our profession and helps others better understand the value that we bring. Thank you again for this award. I'm truly grateful. I look forward to seeing you all at the upcoming Congress and the joint CBV FIDRIO Family Law Seminar on June 11th. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Matthew, and thank you for all your wild ideas. We appreciate them. I now welcome Maheen Ahmed to announce the 2025 ED&I Impact Award. Maheen, the floor is now yours.
This year marks a meaningful milestone with the introduction of CBV Institute's inaugural ED&I Impact Award. This new award recognizes a CBV who has demonstrated a strong commitment to advancing equity, diversity, and inclusion within the business valuation profession. Whether through leadership, advocacy, or meaningful action, the recipient of this award has helped foster a more inclusive, respectful, and representative professional community. We are proud to celebrate this important step forward and the individuals helping to drive lasting change. I'm very pleased to announce that the recipient of the 2025 ED&I Impact Award is Arun Sequeira. Arun has been a dedicated member of CBV Institute's ED&I working group since its launch in September 2022. From the outset, he played a key role in shaping the working group's mission and purpose, bringing both his deep experience as a FCBV and a strong commitment to inclusion within the profession. A respected voice around the table, Arun consistently offers thoughtful, value-driven insights and encourages the Institute to approach its work through multiple lenses. His leadership was instrumental in helping the Institute build meaningful relationships with the Indigenous business community. And this proved vital in the launch of the Prosper Scholarship awarded to individuals in finance and business who self-identify as Indigenous. Arun Sequeira was also recently honored with the 2025 CPA Alberta Lifetime Achievement Award. Currently, he is a founder and senior advisor at Value Partners. Through his passion, leadership, and continued advocacy, Arun has helped advance equity, diversity, and inclusion in ways that will leave a lasting impact on the profession. We are proud to recognize him as the first recipient of the CBV Institute ED&I Impact Award. And I have had the wonderful opportunity to work with Arun, and I can say with complete conviction that he is truly deserving of this award. I would like to welcome Arun to say a few words.
Thanks very much for that intro, Maheen. And I am honored and humbled to receive the inaugural award. I want to thank the CBB Institute for their foresight in creating a committee and advancing some of these initiatives. And I think I rightly share this award with other CBBs and advisors that are on that committee that have helped shape the path forward. So I'd really like to thank them all for their efforts. What a time for ED&I, as all of you know, that the issue has become politicized south of the border, and it certainly has had some implications in Canada as well. I guess at the foundational level, to give everybody an opportunity to succeed and be all that they can be is a good thing. I don't know how you argue against that, and it is the right thing to do. And if we as a profession want to attract new members and we want to ensure that our profession continues to grow and in the organizations we're involved with and the businesses we're involved with, if we want to attract and retain the best people, I think a lot of these initiatives are critical in allowing people to succeed. I could share a story with you. Many of you will know a soccer player named Alphonso Davies. You may not know. First of all, he's an Edmontonian. So those Edmontonians that know of his accomplishments are certainly proud of a homegrown soccer player. But he came as a 5-year-old to Edmonton and as a refugee. And he was given the opportunity to play soccer in a program here called Free Footy. Somebody had the foresight to create an organization to provide access to soccer for inner city kids that wouldn't otherwise get that chance. And of course, he now is one of the world's best players on Bayern Munich and one of the top, if not the top soccer player in men's soccer in Canada. And I guess it just makes me wonder that given an opportunity, how many others are there in our organizations, in our profession, in our networks that could benefit from some of these ED&I initiatives. And I'm hopeful that we'll continue to advance this as a profession. So it is, as I said, it is a tough time to be an advocate for ED&I. It's simpler to remain silent right now. So I got to say, I'm proud to be a CBB and belong to a profession that has chosen not to remain silent and continues its efforts on the ED&I front. And I have two asks for you today. Number one is, if you do believe in these initiatives, please don't be silent. I know it is controversial, and as polite Canadians, we tend not to want to get into anything too controversial, but please do speak up and don't remain silent. And lastly, as an Edmontonian, I hope you're all cheering, and I ask for you to cheer for the Oilers tonight. So thanks again to the Institute for this humbling honor.
Thank you, Arun, and congratulations. I now welcome Sam Bandari to the virtual stage to present the awards for academic excellence. Sam, take it away.
Thanks, Maheen. As a CBV and the head of CBV Institute's Education and Accreditation Program, it is a proud day for me to recognize our next generation of CBV leaders. After I announce each recipient, they will have the opportunity to speak briefly. In 2010, the CBV Institute introduced the Scholastic Achievement Award in honor of Ronald Scott, CBV. This award is presented annually to the registered student who achieves the highest average mark in all required courses in the CBV Institute Program of Studies. I'm very pleased to announce that this year's recipient is Parth Patel, Manager, Forensics and Integrity Services at EY. Congratulations, Parth.
Thank you. I'm very honored to have received this award. Starting this journey, I never knew how much I'd enjoyed going through this program, much less how well I would perform. And it's a credit to all the families and friends that have supported me, along with all the colleagues and registered students that I've worked with throughout the program. And I also like to thank the CBV team for putting this webinar together and really taking the time to recognize all of our achievements today. So thank you.
Thank you, Parth. The CBV Institute Membership Qualification Exam, or MQE, is the final exam in the CBV Program of Studies. Succeeding requires technical astuteness, professionalism, a great deal of hard work, and a passion for the business valuation profession. Today, we celebrate the individuals who rose to the top when writing the MQE last September. First, I want to recognize Pamela Pan, Manager, Valuations, Modeling and Economics at EY. Pamela achieved the third highest grade on the 2024 MQE. Congratulations, Pamela.
Thanks for having me here today. When I first transferred to my current position from audit, I could not have imagined all the benefits that CPA program and a career in business valuation would bring me. The practical knowledge I gained from the CPV programs have been incredibly valuable, and I have benefited greatly from it in my work. That being said, I would not have been able to achieve all this without the support and encouragement of my family, friends, and my amazing team at EY. Their belief in me has been a constant source of motivation when I try to push forward in the sea of practice exams. I look forward to applying these lessons and contributions even more meaningfully to the field, and would always love to refer this program to other young professionals who are exploring their career choices. Thank you.
Thank you, Pamela. Next, it is my pleasure to recognize Della Wang, Director of Responsible Investment at Fengate Asset Management. Della achieved the second highest grade on the 2024 MQE. Congratulations, Della. Unfortunately, Della is unable to attend the ceremony, but has graciously recorded a message for us.
Hi everyone, my name is Della Wong and I'm a CBV. I'm grateful to have achieved second place on the 2024 MQE exams and want to thank my mentors that have supported me along the way. While I haven't followed the traditional path of evaluations professional, the knowledge I have obtained throughout my CBV student journey has been a significant asset in my career as a sustainability professional. As the head of responsible investing at an asset management firm, I believe that valuations continues to be the biggest challenge in measuring sustainability-related risks and opportunities on our business and our society. I'm excited about how this profession can continue to shape the future of sustainable development and responsible investing for the betterment of our society. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Della. Finally, it is time to acknowledge the individual who achieved the highest grade and as a result is the recipient of the 2024 George Ovens Award. This award is named after George Ovens, FCBV, who is one of the founders of CBV Institute and served as our first president. I am pleased to recognize Alexandra Kovacs-Esply, Manager, Valuations and Transaction Advisory at Richter, as the recipient of the 2024 George Ovens Award.
Thank you, Sam, for the introduction. I am honored to be the recipient of this year's George Evans Award. I wanted to also extend my congratulations to the other award recipients today. It's a great reminder that hard work and dedication truly pays off. A big thank you goes out to my colleagues and my mentors at Richter for challenging me, supporting me, and helping me grow my career. And of course, a special thank you to my friends and family, especially my parents and my husband, for their encouragement, patience, and belief in me. It truly means a lot. Thank you.
Congratulations, Alexandra, Della, Pam, and Parth. This concludes the academic achievement portion of our awards and honors ceremony. I'll now pass it off to Christine for some final remarks.
Thank you, Sam, and congratulations again to all of our deserving individuals who received their awards and honors today. We were so happy to celebrate your milestone achievements with you. And thank you to everyone who joined us today for our 2025 awards and honors ceremony.